business. Last year you had an amazing year. You actually had the record sale for the team. In the history of all the team, you came in last year and was able to nail that. So what kind of difference has being on the team made in your life? Our energy is a little bit different.
Camaraderie, is out.
We truly need to see each other win.
Exactly. I just needed a change. It was kind of time for change and needed something different.
Our trainings are a lot more engaging. What are 3 bullet points that you can give to somebody that was where you were before you were able to break the those chains? So we've got a running joke that we're not between the ferns, just around the steak tray.
Not between two ferns.
Yeah, not between 2 ferns.
Phil was ferns.
So, Greg, thanks for taking some time to sit down and chat with me. So first off, tell us a little bit about yourself.
Well, I've moved here from Los Angeles just a little over 30 years ago. Family's from here, so it wasn't like I just threw a dart. Decided to move to East Tennessee. Just got tired of the rat race in LA. Was with the school district for 10.5 years, Cardi supervisor. Enjoyed time there, enjoyed growing up there, but I was ready for a different pace on that. So
how long have you been in real estate now?
So around over 8 years. October was 8 years. I've been
Almost a decade.
Almost a decade, yeah.
Well, everybody jokes, they say how fast time flies, and I think that when you're in our industry or any sales industry, it goes exponentially faster.
It really does. That seems to be.
So, 8 years in the business, and you decided to come and join the craziness of our group. What was it that, when you looked at making that change, what was it, besides the Uno game, where it kind of all started way back in the day, what was it that, when you were looking to say, I'm looking for a different environment, this is my tribe, this is what I want to, these people I want to be with, what kind of was it that caught your attention?
So, known you for a long time, and Leanne, and you guys asked me to come on back then, and I just wasn't ready. But after working for 2 other agencies and just over the time, and I love my time there, but I just needed a change. It was kind of time for a change and needed something different. I wasn't love my time at those places. I came here for 3 reasons, and that was a system, accountability, and kind of just the camaraderie that you guys have. And I came and visited, and I knew some other people that were here, so I came and just checked it out, and I really enjoyed the energy and the training that was going on. And
our energy is a little bit different, to say the least. We are kind of the crazy ones, if you will. I was joking with somebody earlier, and I said, our team meetings are completely different than any other team meeting. Our trainings are a lot more engaging. It's a lot more intentional with what's going to help you be able to grow your business from being here to being here, and then from here to here, and so on and so forth, to continue to compound. So, 8 years in the business. Last year you had an amazing year. You actually had the record sale for the team. In the history of all the team, you came in last year and was able to nail that. So what kind of difference has being on the team made in your life?
It's just, knowing for sure that I've got people there that have got my back, whether it's you or one of the other team members. If I'm, had some challenges this year too with my mom and my brother, and some things are going on all at the same time, and the team just, was willing to jump in and help me out. And that made a huge difference.
It goes back to the camaraderie thing. The energy and the camaraderie of just understanding that, yes, we are all playing the same game, but we truly do want to see each other win.
Exactly. It is a true team. I've seen it. I've seen it all from admin all the way to brand new agent. That's everybody's tends to jump in and work as a team. That's great.
So, question for you. Last year, the difference of last year and what your business was able to accomplish versus years prior. What did that look like?
Oh, probably tenfold. I mean, most years in the past, it was kind of what the normal everyday agent does. It's just, 5, 6, 7, 8 deals a year, and nothing really huge. I had a couple decent ones, but really wasn't making any money, spending money that I didn't have to create leads, and the whole deal. So come here, and so I think I did 17 last year. That's more
Freaking outstanding.
yeah, in first year. So looking to, I like to work at double at least double on that this year, and I see that being able to be happen.
So if you could think back, imagine that somebody watching our video today is either they're a newer agent or they're an agent, and and they're wanting to continue to grow their business, but they kind of feel stifled or they feel restricted. What are 3 bullet points or 3 tips that you could give to somebody that was where you were before you were able to break free of those chains?
What kind of support system do you have? Check that. I think that's probably maybe one of the first. 2, where leads come from, and are you having to, dip into your pocket to get those leads? And if you're not making any money to begin with, you're not making money to begin with, and so you're spending money that you don't have, basically. And then 2, just training. 2, what kind of true training are you getting? Are you getting training that when you leave that training, you're able to use that today?
To be able to apply it
Right away,
and take action.
And take action with it right away. Those would be 3 things. Probably the top 3 things that I would.
So support, training, and lead opportunities. A lot of people say, every brokerage has training across the board. And there's different calibers of training, and there's different, training opportunities that are out there too that you can seek out. But like you said, if it's something that's not applicable that can impact you for right now where you're at, or in the market for what the market is and where the market's headed, what good is it?
Exactly.
Right. And you're still gonna be flipping around and floundering around, not be able to make any progress.
Yeah. I don't need training on paperwork.
That's my least favorite thing is the paperwork.
I've had plenty of training on paperwork after 8 years.
It's like,
but training to always make myself better as a better salesperson, as a better person overall. That's
well, and that's one of the things that I've always been a firm believer in, is that if we, 2 things. One, if we only look at training and developing ourselves professionally, our personal life and aspect is going to be impacted, and it's usually impacted negatively. Because we're growing one aspect, and it's there's not even counterbalance. There is no balance. We're just growing professionally, but really, if we're not growing and developing the full person, the full human, whether it's in relationships, finances, mental state, just thinking bigger, and then also being able to achieve more, then there's going to be something out of whack, and then it's like driving down the road and one of your spark plugs being missing. You can still get up and going, but you're not reaching that full potential of what's really out there.